Hello everyone, I recently played against 2200 rated National Master who is my sparring partner. We play every week, but yeah, we haven't played for 3 weeks because he was on tournaments. It is the first game in this month. We're just gonna see 2 games, one with white, one with black. We will see how we can improve and how you can improve and learn from my mistakes. So knight to c6, d4, I'm with black here, it's Scotch, bishop c5, and I'm used to people who play knight to c6 and then queen f6. And then there's a threat of checkmate, so the knight is lost. White, I think, plays... I'm not good at it, but I think white might play queen f3 and we just take. And that's it. We have double pawns, but we have open file there. But yeah, he played bishop b6. I like this move because this bishop is very active still. Knight e7. This is not the main move. No, I don't know the lines. I'm just playing with my intuition. I play knight to e7 because I don't want bishop g5 to pin my f6 knight. Queen e2. I didn't understand this move. It just blocks the bishop. Bishop e3. d6 castles, and yeah, the main move is f5. That's what I was thinking about, but I said, well, do I really want to play on this side? I would prefer to just attack here on the queen side. So I played bishop e6 with idea of knight to e5 or knight to a5, but the problem is he's already played f4. So now I was thinking about knight to a5, but then he would take and play f5, and he would have very good advanced pawns. So I rather chose just bishop g4. I thought I'm smart. I thought I'm smart because I did a chess tactic. So he needs to take and I take only 3. But here we lose a tempo, and he's got really great attack here. Me too, but I don't have the ultimate potential. My attack is gonna stop sometime, but this attack, if it goes, it's gonna kill my king. Knight to a4, bishop a7, and bishop b5. I was very happy when I saw this move, because why would he place this bishop vulnerable to attack of the pawns? And then I play knight to b4, a3 and c6. I do not care. We are playing on side of my influence because his king is there, and I always want to play on the side where my opponent's king is positioned. b5, another attack, and he's overcomplicating things on his side again. It's not good, because as you can see, his king is getting weaker and weaker. I take there, he takes, and we are again materially equal. The best move was b4, but I was scared of this move, since after rook b8 there was like queen c3, and I just didn't know what to do then. I cannot play queen b6 because rook d6. I just didn't like this idea. After a4, which was the best move, and he wanted to play this move, I would be happy because I would play bishop b6, and after g4, rook to a4. But the problem is, I'm pawn up, but I cannot attack him in any way, because a1 is protected forever, and if I somehow manage to place this rook backwards and queen forward, there's gonna be queen a2, king c2, and the king is safe. So I played pawn to c5 to play b4 or c4. I don't know. I'm just pushing pawns. So he takes the pawn, and that was my idea, because now I play rook to b8, bishop c4, knight to c6, and do a nice blockade on d4, trading, blocking this rook, and enabling myself to play bishop c5 and attack the king. This move also, I love it. Like, it just puts my queen into the attack. e6 was the best. And if I took, for example, well, the position for white, even like queen d5, it's a random move, but let's say f5, the position for white is very stable, very active. Rook d3 is protected, a3, b2 will also be protected, white is winning. But luckily for me, he just didn't care about activity of his pieces, so I played rook to c8 and had the initiative now. Rook to b6. Why? Because I wanna play rook to b8, because I wanna protect the 6th rank. Just look at that. Attack and bishop a3. And the computer says it's equal position. But I would like to tell you something. I have an idea. And here, if white doesn't play queen to e4, they are losing. Because I will play bishop e7 and bishop f6. And this is gonna be a killer. Just a killer. h4, I take. Or maybe I didn't have to. Yeah, I didn't have to take. I could have already finished this game. But sorry, I sometimes make mistakes. Rook a2, king b1, rook b3. Yeah, and this is the beautiful rook sacrifice. Rook b3, bishop takes, rook b2, after king a1, queen a3. And after king c1, queen c5, bishop c2, queen c5, checkmate. So that's it. What could we learn from this game? Tell me in the comments. The other game I will tell my opinion about what we should improve. So the other game we play with white. We play the Nimzo Indian. We love this opening with knight e2 variation. Knight f4. Here black already equalized, but I don't care. I like equal positions. Bishop e2. My idea is to just control this diagonal so I can play knight h5. And after attack, I'm scared. I literally got scared of him taking this, but I shouldn't be, because those pawns are good. I can somehow maneuver this knight on e5. I have the open file, and I'm just doing fine. I've got good control over the center. But anyway, that's a lesson for me. I shouldn't be scared of those double pawns here. So I played knight to h5 and I lost tempos, plus gave a lot of space to my opponent, who now opened his bishop and has two open bishops looking at my king, and me have a blocked bishop playing with white. I'm worse here. Bishop f3, rook e8, castles, bishop g4, very nice idea, with an attack on my king, h3. And also, my friend, National Master, was thinking about this move. Bishop h2, knight g4, king g3, queen g5, and f4, knight e3, and this variation. But basically white is a little bit better. But just tell me if you would like to play this game. I wouldn't. I would prefer to play with black, because the pawns are normal. And here the king is on the middle of the board. We have one piece down, but whatever. Let's go back. So after h3, knight f6. Oh, by the way, I was playing this game on toilet. Sorry. I don't know if that's important information, but yeah. a6, rook b1. So now I can see that I cannot play e4, opening up my bishop. I cannot play f4. My king side is dead. I need to play on the queen side. So a4, rook c8, and taking here, so I can play queen to e2. Here, in this position, my plan is to play b5, open up my rook, maybe bishop d2, and yeah, just fight with the rooks here, and taking advantage of this rook that just cannot defend here and is not coordinated with the other one. But queen e7 got me scared, because he's attacking b4 and d4. You say d4? Yeah, because after bishop a3, for example, there is rook d4 and he's just winning a pawn. But again, in chess you need to play dynamically. You've gotta move, because if you stop, your opponent is gonna take the advantage. b5, I'm doing my plan anyway. Even if he takes the pawn, If he takes the pawn now, you know, bishop b2, we've got some advantages of this position. And he did that, but now I take, and he should have played with the rook. Now my plan would be to play bishop b2, and I don't know, rook d1, and not having a good position here. It would be something like that. I'm pawn down. Obviously I will take one of them because they are weak, but yeah, it's just a throwish position. But I'm white, I need to win the game. And luckily my opponent makes mistake. Again, if you watch all the videos on my channel, they all end up because of chess tactics. He took with the pawn and I played queen a6. Now this is attacked and this is attacked. If this rook moves, I take this one. If this rook moves, I take this one. So there is like a sacrifice, bishop h2, queen c7. That's a smart sacrifice, right? Instead of losing rook, he's losing a bishop. Now with a check, he's defending and attacking my king. And he's got a tempo to save his rook. But unfortunately, I've already got the activity here. I've got the 7th rank, queen a7, bishop a3. This bishop hasn't moved for 30 moves in this game. And now delivers the killer move. Rook e7, and he gave up. Because what can you do in this position? If he moves d8, we play rook f7, and yeah, just eat all of the pawns, checkmate the king. If he moves here, we can play whatever, even just rook c7 and trade, and rook b1. Now h6 and rook b8, winning a queen. That's just GG. So yeah, he surrendered. That's how we beat a national master. Guys, please subscribe, it would really help me. If you want some chess help, contact me on my email. It is in description and in comment of the video. Goodbye.